What's up, Julie Bond, Chandri, Savannah Peterson? Ella, Dark Swan Moon, Jojo Siwa. Jojo C was awesome 333. Hello. How are you doing? This was a week, wasn't it? You know, sometimes there's a week that's like, that's a week. I feel like this was one of those weeks. Sure was. I don't need your validation. So instead of playing a spooky game, I'm just gonna eat potato chips. And maybe just a little chit chat. Just a little chit chat. You know what I'm talking about, Zerk 9717. Is that your government name? We bought a car, Ben? That's cool. What kind of car did you get? Is it a clown car? And then like 20 people can get into it and out of it? Where do those people go? How do those people fit in the car? I don't know. A Honda Civic, let's go. That's a reliable car. That is a responsible car choice. All right. Before potato chips, I'm just gonna say hello to the Wordle turtle. T-R-U-E Thruh. No H. R-E. That's not a word. Tour. Turn. Toward. Toured. Okay. Where's that R at? T-R-E. Troon. I'm done eating pancakes for dinner. Don't tell Waffle. Fuck Waffle. Fuck that bitch. I feel like I need another letter. I know I have 4. I'm getting greedy here. Not an H? What is like T-E-R-U? What starts with T? I'm all out of vowels, right? But there's an E in there. Let's just guess that to get something. Okay, so last is R, so it's T-U. R is the last letter. Something E-R. X-E-R. Tuner. Toupee. Tuner. Oh, Tooper? Tour? Toocure? Toofer? Tuger? Tooger? Tooker? Tooler? Tourer? Tutor? Tuber? This is a shot in the dark. Let's go. We did it. Now watch me hit this drive. All right, I found 2 of the Ms. Vickies limited edition flavors. All right, I have Cacio a la Pipi, inspired by a Vancouver restaurant, Ask for Luigi. And then I have Spicy Pepperoncini and Focaccia, inspired by the Montreal restaurant Nora Gray. Now that doesn't look too much like pepperoncini to me, but I have high expectations here. This is actually a pretty interesting idea for a big potato chip brand to find restaurants to collab with. Am I right or am I right? Both sound lovely. I'm not so sure about Cacio a Pipi. Like, will it just taste like cheese and pepper? All right, how does it describe the taste? Does it give me a description? I don't know. It's before the best before date, limited edition. Let's go. 0 trans fat, low saturated fat, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, no artificial preservatives, cholesterol free, and proudly kettle cooked in Canada with farm grown potatoes. Does that mean it has gluten in it? Ingredients: potato, vegetable oil, seasoning, maltodextrin, buttermilk solids, salt, spices, whey powder, cheese powder, cream powder, natural flavor, contains milk. It's cheese, you'll be fine. I'm fine. Actually, I did go to the allergist today. Turns out I'm still allergic to cats. They said, let's increase your dose. The allergist has like been poisoning me slowly for the last 3 years. Am I allergic to cheese? Never. The idea is if you inject yourself with the things you're allergic to, ideally your body sort of figures that out and says, we're used to it now. Never mind. We're not allergic anymore. So the allergists are like, oh, we've been doing this a few years. They're like, oh, let's just make it even stronger. I'm like, is that a good idea? I think you're just trying to kill me. It's like a vaccine. Yeah, it's an allergy vaccine. Like in The Princess Bride where he slowly built up an immunity to poison. I've never seen The Princess Bride. Andre the Giant scares me. It's also the end of hay fever season. Yeah, I have felt bad lately. Is that hay fever? How dare that hay give me a fever? All right, I think I want to try pepperoncini and focaccia first. We're feeling Montreal style. Okay, what does it smell like? Woo! That's exciting. Got a little kick. A lot of sweetness. That's exciting. Not Carol, off topic. I just came back from the US and tried Reese's peanut butter cups. They are pristine. Where do you live that you don't have peanut butter cups? Liberia? This smells really interesting. The UK. They don't have peanut butter cups in the UK? Time to dissolve that union. That was a weird chip. I think it's because it tastes like bread. Nice kick. Similar heat level to their jalapeno chips. Nice and crunchy. The fact that the chips kind of taste like bread is throwing me off. I don't think I've ever had a potato chip before that was flavored to taste like bread. It's not bad. It's good. Those are nice. Those are really good. Okay, Oprah, relax. Hold on in chat. Are you telling me you can't get peanut butter cups in Europe? There's no way that's true. If I'm in London, England right now, you're telling me I couldn't... Where can I buy peanut butter cups in London? You can buy peanut butter cups in London at specialty candy stores like Candy Mail UK or Amazon. It's that hard to find. We did not have peanut butter cups in Turkey. Yeah, but you got cats everywhere and actually, you know what? I've been to Turkey. I wanted to love the food. I really like, I think, how Lebanese people who have come to Canada, like the sort of fast food Lebanese shawarma style, I like so much that I didn't like genuine Middle Eastern food. I'd trade peanut butter cups for cats. So what's the question? You wouldn't eat a peanut butter cup for the rest of your life in exchange for seeing cats in Turkey? I don't understand what sort of trade you're proposing here. I think peanut butter cups have banned ingredients that in the UK can't have. Really? Peanuts? Sugar? Sounds like a new web series. Where can you buy peanut butter cups? And it's just me. I get on a plane. I land in a city. And I walk into a convenience store and go, do you have any peanut butter cups? And if they say yes, that's the end of the show. I must say, though, the chocolate from the USA tastes so different from the EU chocolate. That's interesting. In my old age, I've become partial to dark chocolate, especially dark mint chocolate. Every night, I like having just a little piece of really dark mint chocolate. It helps, settle my stomach, cleanse the palate. Ben, remember those Laura Secord Royal Mint bars? I only remember Laura Secord only around like Easter would my parents buy stuff from Laura Secord, including like a big sort of egg that had some sort of cream filling. Dark chocolate and red wine is girl dinner. I don't know why you have to be so limiting like that. I'm not a big wine person. Are you a big wine person? Cadbury. Are people just thinking of candy because of Halloween coming up? It's too early for that. All right, let's try Cacio e Pepe. Hey, Pepe! Could I get some of that? One gabago, two gabagoo. That smells pretty funky. It smells a little funky. It looks like a sour cream chip. The cheese is giving it a bit of a funk. Ah. That's pretty weird, but it tastes like exactly how it should. The cheese flavor is really comes through. I guess it doesn't say, any hints? That is weird. I feel like I'm just ate a plate of pasta. Pepperoncini's better, though. Yeah. Ow. Have you ever drunk Bailey's from a shoe? Or what am I, an idiot? Why would I do that? Oh, I forgot to ask, is anyone from Chicago here? What is Malort? I was told I had to do a shot of Malort and drink a cheap beer, or else I didn't go to Chicago. I didn't really get the Chicago experience. Malort tastes like burnt tire rubber. Sounds about right. Who's Greg? All right, the reviews are pepperoncini, good. Cacio Pepe, I wouldn't do it. I don't trust it. Man, what are you trying to hide? Nothing. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you, Christine scheduled a stream for tomorrow where her and I are having a bake-off. Actually, let me pull up her stream. I want to see how much creative liberty I can take. Shrimply, not logical. All right, stream is scheduled as Pumpkin Muffin Bake-Off. Why is she still using this fucking picture? This year went so fast, I know. Anyway, I need to figure out what I'm making for this. You want to help me pick a recipe? Should tell her to use the popcorn picture instead? No. All right. Should I make pumpkin cake? Pumpkin cake, pumpkin cupcakes is that's a smart option, safe option. Where's the list? Okay, here's the list. Pumpkin pie. I don't think that's the vibe. Pumpkin pie's not right. Pumpkin roll recipe. Pumpkin cake with a thick layer of cream cheese frosting inside. Like you roll it up like a cinnamon roll. It looks like if you don't do it well, it could look like just a mess. Spice chai pumpkin meringue pie? No. Pumpkin snickerdoodle recipe? No. Pumpkin oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. That sounds like it would be better without the pumpkin. Pumpkin coffee cake with crumb topping. Hello. That sounds genuinely good. Wait. Moist, okay, like pumpkin puree, pure maple syrup, seasonal spices, brown sugar, cinnamon crumble, drizzled with easy vanilla icing. That might even be optional. Spiced breakfast cake. I love breakfast cake. All right, tell me what to do. How to make pumpkin with crumb topping. The crumb topping is... All right, crumb topping is flour, brown sugar, cinnamon, unsalted butter. Easy. Pumpkin coffee cake, flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, all your pumpkin spices, pumpkin puree, brown sugar, vegetable oil, pure maple syrup, and milk. This sounds like a recipe. It tastes sweet but dry. Oh, I don't think it would be dry. Does that look dry to you? Maybe. I'm kind of a sucker for coffee cake, though. I don't think I've ever made coffee cake. All right, do you think this meets the requirements of this? Or should I just make like the other option is just pumpkin loaf. Let's see if there's just a pumpkin loaf recipe here. Pumpkin bunt cake? Let me open that up for later. Pumpkin pie bars. Sure, there's a pumpkin bread. Yeah, let's keep it PG-13. Pumpkin bread. Laura said, wanted to say this bread is really good. Thanks, Laura. Oh shit, are those chocolate chips in that pumpkin bread? Let's go. Orange juice. What the helly? I need orange juice in my pumpkin bread. Espresso martini cake. Let's go. This actually looks good. I think I like this more than coffee cake. Okay, flour, baking soda, spices, egg, sugar, brown sugar, pumpkin puree, oil, orange juice, and chocolate chips. Huh. Orange juice is throwing me. What if... Can I skip the OJ? I have everything for this but OJ. Simply make this pumpkin bun cake pretty much this exact recipe and leave out the cream cheese filling. Add one... What cream cheese filling? You can substitute milk any kind for the orange juice. Let's go. Because I feel like it doesn't need the sweetness, right? Like, I get a little bit of zest might help brighten things up. Is it used because there's less sugar in the recipe? There's still half a cup of sugar, half a cup of white sugar and 3/4 cup brown sugar for a loaf. That seems like a good amount of sugar. Yeah, I find orange juice is very sweet. What makes it espresso or martini? What? Is there an espresso martini dessert? Is that a thing that exists? Espresso martini pie. Okay. We are not the first person to have this idea. What does this mean? What is an espresso martini? It combines vodka, espresso, coffee liqueur like Kahlua, and sometimes syrup. But what makes it a pie? Vodka and coffee liqueur in the filling. Okay, okay. How do you crush the cookies for the crust? Yeah, show me the recipe. All right, you do a chocolate cookie crust by crushing up cookie wafers, chocolate cookie wafers. Then the filling is chocolate, egg, sugar, coffee liqueur, vodka, espresso powder, salt, butter, whipping cream. That sounds pretty straight ahead. It looks a little odd, doesn't it? Someone else have a chocolate espresso martini pie. I mean, I guess it's just a chocolate cream pie with vodka and coffee flavor, right? This sounds like a Christmas celebration. These are some weird chips. Oh, it's already 7. Oh yeah. Originally we were supposed to watch The Conjuring tonight. I feel like a few people aren't available, plus there is baseball on tonight and many of the next few nights. So I'm suggesting rescheduling The Conjuring for Sunday night and potentially watching The Conjuring, potentially watching The Conjuring 1 and 2, both on Sunday night. A little double Conjuring action. The Watchering. 2 scared me. I have not seen any of the Conjuring movies. I always thought they were maybe like big dumb blockbusters and not actually scary. But maybe I've written them off. I will say we watched Rosemary's Baby a few nights ago. I did not realize how disturbing a core part of that story was, and was not expecting it, and felt a little weird suggesting it for other people to watch, as it's a pretty Basically, a woman gets, spoiler alert, a woman gets impregnated by an evil force against her will. But like, I guess I didn't really think that would be explicitly, I thought that would be like implied and not depicted. So that was pretty uncomfortable. And that aside, and the filmmaker aside, that was an excellent movie. I understand why it's a classic. I really enjoyed it. Two and a half gays already watched the full Conjuring universe. Well, if 2.5 gays already did it, I guess I should just pack it in, go to bed, never watch a movie again. Does that mean 2 gay people and 1 gay person only watched half of it? I never had Halloween trick-or-treats in North America. Is it weird for adults to go get candy? Yeah, you'll get some looks. What you gotta do is you gotta find a child and trick them into giving you half their candy. I think that's the way to go. Guess I'm a half gay. I don't know. I'm sure there's a BuzzFeed quiz that could help you out there. How gay did the... Remember I did a BuzzFeed quiz? How gay am I? I feel like that stream ended up in some algorithm and it got more views than normal. How gay did it say that I was? Do you remember? Nintendo BuzzFeed quiz gay. What was the result? Yeah, taking a BuzzFeed quiz to find out how gay I am. What was the result? I got a 31 out of 61. Phew, you're probably gay. Your straight number is just low enough to qualify as gay. Oh, thank you, BuzzFeed. If I had just liked the show Friends, I would be straight and not gay. Your hair is a jump scare? Yeah, this wasn't even that long ago. A year ago. Do you want a man cave? That makes me less gay? Are you telling me gay men don't want a man cave? Like, I'm not making any judgment or any predictions about what you're going to do in that cave. I think you could really gay it up in that cave. What does man cave mean? Julie, it's like, I think when a lot of men are having like a midlife crisis, but they're old enough that they might have some disposable income, they might turn like a room in their basement into like a space very dedicated to watching sports or watching movies, and they'll decorate it with things to that theme. And they'll be like, this is the place where the men can like be men. And it's like, you could do that in the living room. Doesn't every man want a man cave? Doesn't everybody think it would be cool to have a room in their house where they can do fun stuff? I don't know how this became a gendered thing. Is there an equivalent to man cave for women? Christine has a nail cave. This is true. A hobby room. For women, it's a library. A she shed? Okay. She shed. She shed don't bother me. So what's a she shed? A place where men can't go? Is it basically like having a fort as a kid with a password and a big sign that says like no girls allowed? Yes, I want a gamer reading room. See? Women can have midlife crises too. We only have women bakers, so that's no boys allowed in the bakery. Good for you. Pretty sure they're for straight couples who hate each other. Thing is, if you're in a relationship long enough, is that exclusively to straight couples? Actually, one of the most depressing things you'll ever see is an old... Like if you're at a party and an older gentleman comes up and they make jokes about how much they don't like their wife. That is so... Not just... It's irritating, but also like one of the most depressing things in my opinion. And it's extra sad because I feel like people are trying to be like, hey, don't we all just hate women? Like there's a bit of that to it, and maybe more than a little bit of that to it. And it's like, no, I like my wife. You know, like what do you say to that? Why is he married if he doesn't like his wife? I don't know. I can't speak for them. But you know what I mean? Like there's a whole like style of humor. Wasn't that basically Everybody Loves Raymond? Like I guess the point is like there's still love and family there, but it's about like how much your family can drive you nuts and hates you and makes you feel bad about yourself. Like that was kind of like the humor of that show, was it not? So like everybody loves Raymond, but Raymond always fucks up and the wife's always right. And I feel like there's this whole trope or meme of the feckless sort of loser guy who just gets chastised by his wife because he sees his wife more as a mother figure than as a partner, you know? His parents were awful to his wife and he allowed it. That's a super frustrating thing. That is a weird thing about being in a relationship with someone. You bring all your sort of family dynamics, good and bad, to the table, and you have to sort of navigate that. That's a weird thing. I heard the phrase book holder wife recently, and I was like, what? What's a book holder wife? Is this a safe for work search? A book holder wife. I see no results. Is that a wife that just looks smart because they're holding a book? Ben, you need to rate TV moms on hot to meh? You want me to objectify Raymond's wife? It's a placeholder wife, one you don't really want. Oh, book holder? I don't get it. That's a sad thing, right? Though, yeah, I get it. Would it be gross to rank the attractiveness of sitcom moms? Is that what you want me to do? What do you think? Would that bother Christine? All right, most people seem to think that is distasteful. That's something you do in the man cave when your wife's not being nosy and trying to get you to do the yard work. Ben, any recommendations for what to eat post wisdom teeth removal? Ice cream? Isn't that sort of obligatory? Like your mouth's gonna hurt, right? I guess what is the question? What should you eat when you can't chew? You could have a pumpkin puree. You could eat like a baby. The other day, Christine was like, she asked me to buy her pumpkin puree. And I'm like, what is this for? Are you baking something? And it's like, no, she just wanted to add pumpkin to something. This is basically, I'm like, you're regressing. Basically eating like a baby now. Mashed potatoes. What's the most meal-like thing you can eat after your wisdom teeth? How about you have some, cacio e pepe? How about you have a big plate of spaghetti? And you you don't really chew it. You just swallow it like a bird. Have you ever seen a big bird try to eat a hot dog at the beach? You just go, oh. You just gotta unleash your inner bird. I wonder if they were expecting a hummus answer. Hey, hummus is a great option. I started to get self-conscious about how much I liked hummus. I think you guys all thought I was kidding. Christine over here being like, the house smells like hummus. I'm like, I better take it to the man cave. Have you tried Ramona's hummus? I don't know Ramona, sorry. When you do wisdom teeth, I mostly just made normal food and chewed on one side of my mouth for a week. But did you only get your wisdom teeth out on one side? Mine just grew in. And occasionally I'll bite the inside of my mouth. And I wonder if that's a good thing. But I'm making it work. All right, want to play a mini crossword? Dove's soft call. Does it coo? How do you spell coo? Right up on a book jacket. A blurb? 2 for 1. 2 to 1 for 1. What? Cupid's weaponry along with 5 down. Bow and arrow. You're a bow. 6 across. I don't know. 8 across. Jennings of Jeopardy. Ken Jennings. Oh no. Oh no. 1 down. Caitlin Clark. Beyond Bizarre from the French. Beyond Bizarre. What has a belt seen only at night? Orion's belt. Supportive undergarment. I wouldn't know. A bro? A man's ear? Wait, what is that even? 4 down. Oh, it is a bra. I was looking somewhere else. And 6. 2 to 1 for 1 ratio. Ooh, keep your top spot. Baywatch, Peacock, Kaleidoscope, Kingpin, Cootie and the Blowfish, Sunset, Rainbow, Zenith. Ooh, let's shuffle. Give me a little shuffle. If you do a strike through, highlight, underline, and bold, Those are all ways of formatting text. A kaleidoscope rainbow. A zenith and a sunset? Sunset? Are those taking the spectrum of light and doing something? Nope. Okay. Deselect. Pinnacle, heyday, zenith, and what else is the top of its game? You're in your heyday, your zenith, your pinnacle, your prime. Okay. If I'm on the beach, maybe I'm watching the babes with the sunset and I'm peacocking. I'm gonna try to get cooties later. Kaleidoscope, Rainbow Sunset, Baywatch? Uh-oh. Only one guess left. Let's go for the other one. Kingpin, peacock, herring, cootie? Are they birds? Come on now. Things known for being colorful. Whoa, back to the... How do I go back to the puzzle? Back to the puzzle. Things known for being colorful things. That's a pretty bad clue. Ending in accessories. Baywatch, cootie, herring, kingpin. What? I don't even know what that means. Ending in accessories? Baywatch accessories? Cootie accessories? Oh, tie, ring, watch, pin. Oh, the word ends in an accessory. I never pick up on those. That's too bad. Letterboxed. All right, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Baseball's at 8. No movie tonight. Movie Sunday. These chips were good, but a little too strange to maybe want to keep eating them. Especially the creamy, cheesy pasta chip. Thank you. I know I've been a little all over the place lately. Next week, I'm not sure. We got some stuff going on. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream Monday. Sorry in advance. But I will see you tomorrow to bake a pumpkin loaf? What did we decide? Coffee cake? Pumpkin bread? I think pumpkin bread. I think we landed on pumpkin bread. Ping Ping Pie? No, not the Ping Ping Pie. Anyway, go do something that makes you happy. How about that? I'm being nice for a change, okay? Don't tell anyone.